In the category of residential architecture under 5,000 square feet, the Acanthus Award goes to The Lodge, Northworks Architects and Bruce Fox, Inc. Accepting this award, we have Rob Berner from Northworks joining us via Zoom, and Bruce Fox.
A lot of the inspiration was drawn from the styling of the existing house, which is designed in the Cotswold cottage style. So we drew a lot of inspiration from that, from the stone and the woodworking and the trim on the exterior, and of course the roofing, which was a special blend of clay tile. We drew a lot of inspiration from old iron furnaces from the eastern coast of Pennsylvania and some of the Midwest through Kentucky. Parts of the structure about 40 feet above grade. It was a challenge just getting materials there. Everything had to come in by barge. We actually had to create a small clearing in the ravine just to get things up from the lake. All the stone, all the masonry, all the steel was brought in that way. And then a lot of the concrete for the foundation work was actually poured over the main house. So there was just a lot of site logistics. Well, of course, the interiors that Bruce brought to the table were exquisite and beautiful and take your breath away, no doubt. He was brought to the project later in this in the design phase. So I think we had an initial vision that it was going to be a very simple space, but it became this well-crafted, almost Gothic, beautiful interior. We would, of course, love to thank the owners as well, who just trusted us with their vision and let us put together this amazing dream team and just gave us their full trust to do this amazing project and execute their vision.
Originally it was really uncomplicated and simple. And then, the client, who's so great, said to me, he said, my words to you are surprise and delight. He's like, I'd like you to surprise and delight me. And I said, okay, let's surprise and delight. I think the fact that it's so compact, it's such a unique and interesting thing to do. I mean, it's just really 2 rooms, but a freestanding structure, made of stone on a ravine. Everything about it was a challenge. So, working with Bully Andrews, the contractor, who was so amazing, and, all the people that helped us, it was, really had to come together and had to be logistically figured out so intensely to get it all to be done. There's so many people involved. On my list is Lake Forest Masonry, Salvo Roofing for the terracotta roof that we worked so hard to make it match the original house. Dynamic Windows, which did an amazing job. Northworks Architects, of course, Austin and Rob, who were fantastic. Bernhardt Woodworking, I mentioned Billy Andrews, who were the contractors who just went above and beyond, as always. Ann Kussner Lighting, Marmy Stone, sound specialists, worked with us. We did really special light, switching in there. And lastly, Apex Flooring provided, pre-finished floors for the floor and for the ceiling, because the ceiling is planked as well. So that's my list.